What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel and welcome back for another episode of Oddsparks. Okay, what the heck are we doing? I think we're gonna do village expansion today. Dang it, and I'm actually gonna do it. And if we have time, we'll also do ribbon logic, and you know what? Let's do some other stuff too. Okay, so did I do anything off camera? Yes. Yes, I did. The thing I did was I cracked into our little setup over here, and I made another farm for the Rocky Sparks. So I used or started to use the Stumpy Sparks that I started making over here. I set this up, I don't know, a while back. I don't think I ever really mentioned it much because I wasn't really using it for anything. But anyway, I set it up over here. So it's kind of funny. I am making the Stumpy Sparks here, and I'm I ended up having to go like all the way down here, like sending off the little dudes and all that stuff, all the way over here, past here where I've got the rocks set up and all this stuff, all the way over here, because this was the closest set of station platforms that I could set up. So instead of like, because originally what I wanted to do is I wanted to tie these into over here, uh, so that way they would, come over here and help with this farm or whatever the heck I was doing with them. But I ended up just saying, screw it, I'm not going to take them all the way down here. I'm right next to this train station where we're already loading up. So why don't we just do that? So that's what I did. I ended up tying it into this, and so I've got production here, and what's the holdup? Oh, you guys picked up rocks. That's lame. Why did you go and do a thing like that, you silly little dudes? Okay, anyway, I should probably fix this before we do anything else. I threw this all together very slapdash, as you can tell. So let's just do this. Okay. So you're gonna come in here. You're gonna come in here. I'm gonna upgrade this path, and we will make a path to here, and we will just go around this whole deal here. And that should be fine. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. If I put enough dudes there, then that'll be okay. Right. So I had one of you here. You're doing stones, and we can take these 5 guys, and we'll just throw them here. Pick that up. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So eventually they'll figure that out, I suppose. I need to get some more random things and get them going. So, anyway, now that this is back and producing again, what I need to do is first get out of my way, you little dude. So anyway, yeah, I set that up for a dedicated little farm thing there. Another thing I never really showed off is this is the first usage of one of the cannons that I experimented with as far as setting up how I wanted to pick up and distribute via this. So I set up this little, like, splitter throughput thing and all this. It works out pretty well as far as supplying all that's concerned. The biggest problem is mostly just supplying the Stumpy Sparks. That's part of the reason why I wanted to set up a somewhat dedicated setup that ties into here. So, yeah. let's just get you guys and throw you in here. There you go. That'll help a little bit. Right, anyway. Yeah. So, let's go ahead and get some stone plates and some paths. Oh, a fun thing you can do if you weren't aware, if you need any specific resource, like say for instance stone plates, and you have the option to place something down that requires them, like say a stone workshop, for instance, if you put that down and you disassemble it, those things that were required for it will then go into your inventory. So say for instance I need 20 more stone plates. You can then get it that way if you need it in a pinch like that. But anyway, let's head back over here. Okay. So we gotta turn this in. That's going to this one, I think. Yeah, it's going to this one. So you can take these, and you also need path tiles. Path tiles, I don't know if we have a great way to acquire more of those via that little thing that I was talking about. But, yeah, because I don't think anything really takes path tiles, other than, you know, putting down path, which you can do, but I don't want to do that for 300 path tiles, so let's just go grab some, shall we? So how is everyone doing today? Doing pretty well. I just finished watching Black Widow, that movie from ages ago. Yep, got finished watching that. It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. More than I thought I would, actually, which is fun. And I guess I'll hold on to the rest of that. I'm going to grab some of these guys here. Let's grab all of you. I don't know if I'm going to need all 40, but whatever. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, which was fun. How many do we have here? Enough. Okay. So let's go turn that in. That'll get our village expansion done. Yeah, liked it more than I thought. I think the most unfortunate thing with that Black Widow movie was the timing on release. I think the timing on release was way too late. Like it should have came out after, oh, I don't know, like Captain America 2 or something like that. But anyway. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn these in. I think we only need like 200. Yeah, that's probably fine. Let's see, what else do we need? Limestone and rope. What takes rope? It was this guy. It takes 5. I think that's the most that it's going to take. Zip lines, I think, also take rope, but I think that's also 5. Yeah. Alright, well, here's what it is. Okay, let's go grab some limestone, dowsing stones, and rope. That is fine. Can't remember if I had a proper setup over here for gathering rope. Did I have a surplus for rope? Not really. We're out of bark. Oh, because these guys got all stuck, huh? Huh, interesting. I didn't think there was enough of you guys to get clogged like that. But I guess there were. How about that? Unfortunate. Oh well. Supply chest. I never actually ended up moving it back. That's okay. We've got another place to gather rope over here. Alright, so we can turn in our village expansion quest. Let's go grab what rope we can over here, and then we'll go do that. Alright, I need 200, huh? That's way more than enough. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's 200 rope. Still need some limestone. I should have grabbed the dowsing stones while I was over there. Ah, whatever. Is what it is. Okay, since I'm here, I'll turn the rope in here. There we go. And let's go talk to the mayor. Oh, fantastic work, dearie. Mason Sisters have also designed a rather wonderful bridge, and it has a viewing platform. Oh, I like that. Okay. I don't have a lot of you guys. Can you guys do this? Yes, you can. Nice. Very cool. Alright, so. Oh, look at that. It's got a nice little viewing platform and everything. Potted plant's currently glitching out a little bit, but that's okay. Here's our next little area. Cool. Not a whole lot to see over here, actually. Just kind of a place where there's going to be a building and a bridge. Well, it's a nice bridge. I'll say that much. Let's talk to everybody. Probably think of me as someone who mostly works with wood, but I have an interest in everything that grows. Every plank was once a tree, after all. I've been reading up on ancient heritage plants, ones that have gone almost extinct in nature. I'd love to try to bring them back, and I have an idea about using extra pure water from stellar ice made in the glacial plateau. I'd love for you to bring me some frozen items from there. It's a bit of a journey. You'll have to go far northwest, further than the mountains. Ah. Frozen log cutting, leaf knot trimming, frozen stone cutting, a greenhouse, fertilizer enrichment. Interesting. Okay. So we'll need raw ether, frozen stones, and frozen logs. Thank you. If I'm right, we will find pure water source that can help grow plants and make even some interesting seeds. Botany. I hear botany it gets pretty complicated. Let me make you an extendable ladder, because I can. Okay? Yeah. Elevator works well, but sometimes simpler is better. I mean, I've only got 80 of those saved up, so I'd have to go grab those and do that, but whatever, it is what it is. Pretty low priority, I think. Sis has been trying to push the stone workshop to its limits. She's been trying to figure out how to make some stone spikes. Pretty useful for, like, advanced construction techniques. I just think they're a fun shape to make. You know what? I get it. Alright, stone wheels and dowsing stones. Okay. Spiky stuff is just super cool. Takes a lot of work to get my hair spiky, you know? It does seem like a lot of work. Alright. Bridge is rather wonderful, isn't it? Reminds me so much of the city I used to live in. Well, We now have quite a lot of land to clean up, but together we can make this place even more wonderful. Very nice. No rewards. Leaf knot, copper ingot, ether seeds. Okay, that is going to be far in the future. You know, I used to think that this place was always going to stay small, and I made my peace with it. But it's been wonderful to have you be this force of change, and to have helped grow this village so much. It's been fun. I've enjoyed my time so far. Alright. Now that you're going further than the mountains, we have a lot to talk about. See, a business acquaintance told me the volcanic cave to the northeast of the mountains is full of copper ore. Let me mark it on your map. I can't go myself, of course. I'm hardly dressed for the occasion, but you're quite the explorer. Surely you won't mind bringing some back for me. Okay. I don't think we've got enough of that. I mean, I found the entrance, I think. I've heard these kind of caves will be full of stone, dirt, and even tough roots. I assume you'll need to use different sparks to dig out and cut through them, so be well prepared. Okay. Been crafting up a storm. Take a look at our new decorations. What have you got? A drink stall? Stone stuff? Cool. Cool. I know people like to use the, what are these? The, like the potted plants and stuff like that for farms and whatnot, and I'm not talking about plant farms. I'm talking about farms for enemies. Got my hands on something quite exciting. Please take a look. What do we have? Ooh, spiral curls. Longitudinal crest. Fancy. Transverse crest. Ooh, clarinet. I do like getting the sounds. Can't afford those. It's definitely starting to slow down on getting the residue. I will definitely say that much. Okay. So let's go talk to the researcher. Found the last bit of my mountain exploration notes. There are more spark shrines further in, and some are rather angry looking too. Although, maybe they are actually quite gentle. Appearances can be deceiving. Just because something looks spiky or sharp doesn't mean it's meant to cause harm. So crashy sparks and slashy sparks. I hear good things about crashy sparks. Alright, you need crashy spark, slashy spark, boomy sparks, 120 boomy sparks. We've got that. Choppy sparks, 180. We might have that. Puffy sparks, 120. We do not have that. Still wouldn't want to accidentally step on one at night, though. No, that's fair. It's like a Lego. Okay. So, gas capture, I think, would be the big thing for us to do right now. So let's go see if we can find some Frowls. Those are in the mountains, if I remember correctly. Use one of my teleporting places that I don't really use very often. Alright, let's go look for Frowls. I think they show up in these kind of sandy areas. So this is going to be like the first kind of areas that we go and search. I've got some bombs on my person, so that'll help. And if we get lucky... Oh, I can hear him. If we get lucky... Yeah, there's a Frowl. We can actually find two Frowls that stand next to each other. If they spawn next to each other, apparently they could just kill each other. I think the first thing I would like to do is try to use explosives just to see how it would work. Who knows? Maybe it'll be easy. So let's see if explosives will do anything. I'm pretty sure they're not explosive resistant. So 10 was about, what, a third of its life? Yeah, so 30 explosives will take care of it. One. Wasn't too bad. It's a pretty steep investment as far as a farm is concerned, so I don't think I'm going to be doing that. But maybe I can try to get something clever going and figure out a way to kill them with, I don't know, by baiting them into attacking each other, if I can find two that spawn near each other. I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, I think we're looking for this sandy type of an area, so over here would probably be our best bet. I'm just guessing, though. Well, at least you can hear them. Okay, so they also can spawn on this type of a thing as well. I don't know if I want to spend 30 boomers to take care of that guy, though, so let's keep exploring around. We already have one of our Frowl sacks. Oh, no, actually we got both of our Frowl sacks we needed. So that's good. Also, I should probably look to see what they drop. Let's see. Okay, so just the sacks, the clumps, and the pellets. Not too bad. I assume we're going to need a decent number of some of those materials. So I think that's the longest elevator I've built. Noxious coral. That's the kind of poison that's dangerous, I think. Oh, there's one. I think you can throw these poison-infused ones to do something. Come back before you die. Yeah, you can stun them if they absorb the poison. Yeah, and I think that's the attack that ends up causing them to potentially kill each other. So, there's one here. Let's just check around some of these other areas first. If I can't find a spawn with two of them, then we'll just resort to doing some other stuff, huh? Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to check. I could have sworn that I ended up finding a spawn of two of them, but I might just be misremembering, you know? There's one. Oh, nope, yep. There are two. Now, how do you get them to attack each other? Is the question. Well, let's do something stupid, I guess. Do the thing. Gotta be closer to each other. Very slow. Do it. Do it. Suck, damn it. Oh. I wonder how you get them to do it. mean, that's pretty dang... Oh! Did it work? It worked! Okay. Well, it worked. Definitely not intentional, but... Okay. So where exactly are your spawns? There's a heron down there, or Terran down there. Is this just 2 spawns? 2 spawns on one guy? Yeah, that is a rock Terran. Okay. Interesting. Spunny's there, rock Terran. Huh. Wonder what that other spawn up there is. You don't think that's where the Frowl originally spawned, is it? Then it just kind of fell down here. I don't know if that's correct or not. Interesting. Well, I mean, it works, but I have no idea how I'm going to automate something like that. It would have to be like figuring out where they spawn and then throwing a single spark at it. I don't know. Whatever, we proved that that works, which is interesting. Oh, look, here's another one. Where's your spawn? Right there. Another rock Terran. And we've already kind of been here before. This would probably be a good place for us to put down a teleporter, huh? Well, tell you what we can do. We can go ahead and get started, I think. Hang on. Okay, yeah, I've got that one set up over there. We're going to go over there and... Well, do I want to go do that over there? I was thinking I want to set up a furnace for making glass vials. And over there might be a pretty good place for it. I'd be okay with automating it. So I believe that's furnace with quartz, which is not that hard to do. Alright, closest rock from here is gonna be way over here. I might as well just put it over here, because there's a rock right here and there's trees right here, and that's pretty much all I need. A little bit of a pain to go back and forth doing it, but whatever. That's okay. Gives me a second to check on the Rock Terran farm. Look at that. Okay. So this did get activated, so the collectors will eventually go and do their thing. So yeah, this is still working just fine. Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's head over this way. You're harvesting limestone. No, you're just... Yeah, no, you're doing limestone, yeah. Yeah, because that's my stone path production over there. Oh yeah, I wanted to test this out too. I set this up with the hopes that eventually this fluted coral, or this fluted vent, will respawn. I think there was like 3 of them over here or something like that. And so I set this up on the off chance that they do respawn. So if this stack ever goes over 10, then yes, that's how it works. So that's one of my current tests that I've got going. I don't have any results that I could share with you guys yet, but once I do, I'll let you know. Hopefully, I learn good things from it. Okay, so we're not going to need a whole lot of production here as far as our, our little thing is concerned. So let's put this, I don't know. Let's just do it down here. That's fine. Big tree is over there. Is there a tree that doesn't have forest bunnies next to it? Not really. Do I want to set up a furnace producing coal and then feeding that coal into another furnace that's using quartz? Sure. Why not? Okay, so we can take this and we can just go like this. Okay, so you're going to be making coal. You're going to be making vials. Set up a path. Let's actually go over this way. Actually, no. Sorry. You don't go that way. You go this way. In which case, we should probably just do this. Alright, now you just need to get your quartz. I'm just going to put the elevator here. Let's take it from... Oh, botanicals, nice. This one? Sure, we'll take it from that one. Really should have grabbed more crafty sparks, shouldn't I? Alright. We're gonna need a zip line. There we go. And you can go like this. Overkill with that, but whatever. Okay, now we just need to set up you, and that should be good. Yeah, fine, whatever. This is why I should have grabbed more crafty sparks. Oh, did they actually kill my... Oh no, I recalled them before they could do their murder. do. There you go. Okay, we can set up one of these right here. One of these right here. Yeah, I need more crafty sparks. Alright, let's go get some crafty sparks. Set them up. Once we get that going, then I can end the episode. This should be relatively easy to fix up as far as, you know, expansion is needed and whatnot. Let's just grab a handful of them, huh? You know, since I'm here, let's go ahead and not get stuck in the tree. There you go. That'll get at least a few more crafty sparks started. Alright, you get some crafty sparks. You get some crafty sparks. You get some crafty sparks. I don't think those spunnies will mess with our production or anything like that, so I don't think we'll have to worry about them. Okay, so once this starts producing, they're going to produce that. This should produce more than enough coal for this one thing. If anything, I could probably expand this to create more while we're waiting for stuff to get started. Might as well, right? Wouldn't be too difficult to set up, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that'll be too hard to set up. So that's taking care of that. And then we would want to, first off, get rid of that. You're going to go like this. You're going to go like this. Get rid of this real quick. And let's go for a shorter path, I think. Alright, so you're going to go like that, and you're just going to go like that. Yeah, it'll probably be fine. It's whatever. Okay. Now, what I would like to do is actually set you up for, what is this, 20 stack? Like you to be a 20 stack. Okay, that's good. That's probably fine. So you're just waiting on fuel. Once you get 20, you should be fine, because you'll drop 14 into this one, and then you'll immediately move over to this one. At least that's the way it should work. And that should be fine. I don't think I need to worry about setting up splitters or anything fancy for this. Okay. Now then, we can do our collection up this way, because if we're going to expand this, it's probably going to be in a northern direction. So, let's just plan for that then. Yeah. That's fine. This produces 2 at a time. Okay. I think that's good. Both producing. I'm not worried about the quartz being supplied. That should be plenty fast enough. The only thing that might be a concern is this crossing area might be a place where they jam, but it'll probably be fine. I can address that later if I absolutely need to. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, so, cool. What did we take care of in this episode? We got Frowl sacks. We figured out how to get them to kill each other. That spawn was... Oh, where was it? It was... Wasn't here, was it? No, it was... I think it was over here. Or was it over here? That's an indent. Yeah, no, it was right here. Yeah, it's right there. So if you're following this spawn, this world seed, you can get 2 Frowls potentially to attack each other right around here. So, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's go turn these sacks in before I forget. Ta-da. Then we just need the vials. That's going to take a little while to actually produce. What was the... How long did it take to produce those? 1.9 a minute. So we've got 2 of those going, so about 4 a minute, 3.8 a minute, I think it would actually be. So yeah, we'll get those, I don't know, eventually. If we're doing almost 4 a minute and we need 80 total, I mean, that's going to be like, what is it? 20 minutes? 10 minutes? No, 10 minutes would be 40. So yeah, about 20 minutes. Whatever. Anyway, I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Again, I really appreciate the support on the series. I always like to hear back from all of you. But anyway, take care. Bye-bye.